Starting up, today we're looking at the Dallas Cowboys football team. I've got about 3 pages of cards. We're going to find out what they look like, what they're worth, and if I have duplicates in that set. Let's go ahead and start at the top. First, we take a couple cards out of the top. We're going to slide these 2 cards first. It's an Emmitt Smith and a Terrell Owens. Let's go ahead and look at that Emmitt Smith first. First, we want to check that number. Oh, there's more than one card here. It looks like I have 2 of the Terrell Owens. We're going to set those side by side. Let's check out that Emmitt Smith number. Emmitt Smith. No number on this card. We'll have to just check it out and see if anything's there. He's a running back. He's only 5'9", 203. Actually, that's about my size. Let's see what that says at the bottom. I cannot tell. Sports Edition. Sports Edition Emmitt Smith. Let's go ahead and take a look. Put it into the database and see if we can't find that name. Emmitt M-double-T in that name. There are over 10,000 cards of Emmitt Smith in the system. This one, I'm trying to see. There is no date, there is no year, there is no time. 2 Super Bowls with his trophies there. It just says Sports Edition on the back. Let's try to look up Sports Edition. Sports Edition Emmitt Smith of the Dallas Cowboys. Results not found. This could be a harder card to find. First card off the deck here. Really trying to figure out what it could be. Alright. Any other markings? I don't know if there's anything else I could find on this card. No year, no date, no time. Can anyone tell me anything about this card? Let's do a quick internet search and see what we can find. Doing a quick search here, I found it. It says 1995 Sports Edition Emmitt Smith Dallas Cowboys. Let's go back to our search and do 1995 Emmitt Smith cards. Maybe I am doing something wrong here, but it's saying there are no results found. Oh, because I still have notes in there. Never mind. Sometimes you have to be smarter than the computer, and that's not me today. Alright, now we've got a few results, but it's a lot. Action-packed Monday night. Bleachers, Bowman, Classic Images. I'm looking through the first 100. I'm going to go ahead and jump to page 3 of these and see if I can find that Sports Edition. Pro Line, select Skybox. Here's SP. Skybox, SP Hollow Views. Not quite right. We're going to go to the next page and see if we can find the next one. Sport Flicks, Stadium Club, Summit, Tops, Ultra, Upper Deck, Zenith. That is the end of the Emmitt Smith, so it's got to be up here in the Sport Flicks, Sport Edition. I'm going to go back to this Sport Edition Dallas Cowboys. You know, there's a billion cards made for Emmitt Smith, and I'm looking for this one. It's for sale on eBay as a pre-owned card for $4.20. But I still want to add it to my collection in the proper place. Let's see if we can find this card. I'm going to go back to the previous page. SP Emmitt Smith. None of these cards look the same as the one I have in 1995. Let's go back to the search. If we know it's a 95 and we know it's Emmitt Smith's Cowboys with no card number, not autographed, not vintage, Dallas Cowboys 1995. Oh, it says Skybox. It says the brand might be Skybox. Let's see if Skybox brings up any results for this card. Quick Strike, Pay Dirt, Premium. None of these look the same either. But that one did say 2000 Skybox. Let's go back and put in 2000 and see what comes up for 2000 Skybox Emmitt Smith. Solo, Star Ruby, Sunday's Meths, Best, Dominion. Nothing like that coming up there either. Even though it's for sale online on eBay, I cannot find this in the list of cards that I have. Their description isn't helping me very much. Manufacturer says Fleer. Could it be Fleer? Was there Fleer? Fleer Emmitt Smith. There are cards that way, but not this one again. None of the pictures match in this 95 Emmitt Smith. I'd hate to have to look through every single card and waste my first 10 minutes on one card, but I really want to find this card. He's got 373 cards in 1995. To look through each one 100 at a time could be a difficult one to do. Nothing in there says edition. Let's look at page 2 and see if we can find edition. Nothing on page 2. There is 5 pages, I believe, so we're just going to do one at a time and see if we can't find that edition. Nothing on page 3. Page 4. Try to find edition. There's 2 of them here that say edition. Let's find the first one. 1995 Upper Deck Special Edition SE25. That is not it. And they are both the same card. One with a gold and one with a knot. Upper Deck Special Edition. So we're going to move on to the next page. Oh, that was it. They're calling 4 pages. So 373 cards. None of them really matching what I'm looking for here in that Emmitt Smith. I'm going to come back to it. I'm going to set this to the side, and we're going to come back to it when we can. Let's go on to this Terrell Owens that I have a duplicate of. Back to the advanced search. Let's go back in here and go with Owens. This Owens card, Sports Illustrated edition, is SI 14. Let's see if we can find card number SI14. Sometimes the letters have dashes or other things when they're in here, so you can't always quite get it just right, but we always try to search first. Terrell Owens in that Sports Illustrated Kids so long ago. It looks like something's popped up here, and it does look like the right card. Look at that. Very rarely do I get a card that pops up with that letter code, and this one did very easily. Terrell Owens. It's got a median price of $1 on the site here, and on eBay it's selling anywhere from $1.75 to $3. That's a fun price card, and I have 2 of them. I'm going to take both of those and put them back in there. With the Emmitt Smith falling out, I'm just going to put these in the other way. And we'll move on to the next set. The next set here of 2 cards is going to be Tony Casillas and a triple of Greg Ellis. It looks like Jason Ferguson and Marcus Spears. Let's go ahead and start with Tony Casillas. Tony Casillas, these stadium tops here, got numbers 149. And Casillas, Tony Casillas of the Dallas Cowboys. This top stadium club has only 1 card in there, top stadium club of Tony Casillas. And there it is, adding it to the collection. And we're going to pop that back in the top there. And we'll move on to this card with 3 players, the Dallas Cowboys. Now, how do you search for 3 players? Well, I think we'll go with card number first, which is 25. So we'll start with that. And then we're going to go with Topps Total. So set name, we're going to say Topps. And we'll see Topps 25 Cowboys. Now there's 74 results, but finding the image should be the easy part, you would think. Here, I've already found a match for Jason Ferguson, Marcus Spears, and Greg Ellis. It's a 2006 Topps Total number 25. And that's added to the collection. Easy as that. That'll go back in the back of that middle top. Over here, we're looking at 2 more cards. We're going to go with a Drew Bledsoe and a Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin battling the Packers there. We will start with that Michael Irvin card. Let's get rid of some of this other information that we just put in. And what number are we going with here? We're going with 299. 299 on that Irvin Cowboys card. There it is, 1992 Stadium Club Michael Irvin. It says MC on it because it's Members Choice. See that here as Alvin Harper tries to jump out with this big old game day card. Michael Irvin Members Choice card added to the collection. And moving on to the next one. Going to go on to this Drew Bledsoe. Do you remember when Drew Bledsoe played for the Cowboys? It seems like a million years ago. Let's go with this number on this card. The number is 6'8" on this Drew Bledsoe. Bledsoe completed 300 passes for 3,639 yards and 223 touchdowns in 2005. His first for the Cowboys, he threw for a season-best 363 yards in Week 5. In Week 3, looks like a 34-31 win at San Francisco. All right, that Drew Bledsoe number 68 scorecard right here at the top of the list. They have a lot of versions of this card, but I'm just going with the first one. And that one is added to the deck, Drew Bledsoe. Pop that one back in the top. On to the next row. Some of these, as a kid, I did a little thing to it. Something happened, and I'm going to pay for that someday. But who knows? Jim Jeffcoat and Jason Witten here with the Cowboys. I'm going to center that for you so you can see the cards. Let's go ahead and start it with Jim Jeffcoat. Number 5, low number card there. Jim Jeffcoat, that Stadium Club. Looks like another one of those 95s. And there it is, Stadium Club 95, Jim Jeffcoat. Looks like a regular card, nothing special about that one, but very nice, Jim Jeffcoat. We're going to pop him back in the front. Move on to Jason Witten. Jason Witten, a common name in Cowboys folklore. Now Jason Witten is going with card number 169. 169. Witten. Jason Witten, number 169. Tops tracker, tight end. 6'5", 261. 2 straight Pro Bowl trips, flexible adjusting to the ball. Key to success, reliable intermediate and red zone receiving. I like to read these little things because sometimes it's entertaining. Now there's a lot of these also. Some of them are called black, blue, gold, printing plates and all kinds of things like that. I'm just going with the regular version of the 169. It looks just like it. Nothing to change there. We'll add that into the system. Jason Witten going back in there. Next up, right from the center, we've got a double down on an Emmitt Smith and a Nate Newton. Let's go ahead and check the Emmitt Smith card. We had trouble with that first one, but we're going to go with this one because it's number 190. Easy to find when we have good numbers and are common cards. Emmitt Smith, number 190 of the Cowboys. Stadium Club Emmitt Smith, number 190 from 1992. 1992 Stadium Club. Added to the list. What I should do for this one is I should say that I have 2. I assume that's how that works. I'm just adding 2 in there and then going back to my search. Emmitt Smith. And this one is Nate McKinnon. Number 92 on that one. Guard for the Cowboys. McKinnon. Wait a second. Oh, Nate Newton. Where did I get McKinnon from? Am I looking at another card? That says Nate Newton. My brain just completely messed up there. Was it on the last one? No. I have no idea. Is there a Nate McKinnon out there? Someone let me know. I completely read that wrong. And we're going to go with Nate Newton. That Stadium Club number 92 from 1992, Nate Newton. Added in. Easy enough, even after my not saying the name or not seeing it correctly. I don't know what happened there. Moving on to the next two cards. You can tell there's a duplicate in here also. I've stacked them together pretty good for the football set. I've got an Emmitt Smith there and a duplicate of Jay Novacek. Now I've heard Novacek and I've heard Novacek, but Jay of the Dallas Cowboys, Novacek, and Emmitt Smith. Let's go ahead and check that Emmitt Smith number 147. 147, Emmitt Smith. This is a Skybox Premium 147. It's the first result of 21. We're going to add that one in very quickly. And it's easy to find. The easier ones are much easier than trying to search for whatever can't be found, like that first Emmitt Smith that I'm going to dwell on for a long time. We're going to move on to Jay here. Jay's got number 56. We're going to go with 56. All right, Jay. This Flair 56 from 1995. I've got two of them, so we're going to add multiples to this. Oh, excuse me. And add that in the deck. There it is. And we're going to move down here. I've got this Alvin Harper sticking out down here. Trying not to crease or ruin it, because it's a very big card. And then we're adding in this one also, which is a Michael Irvin from Upper Deck. Looks like a 92 or 93. Let's go ahead and check this Michael Irvin. It's got number 345 on it. Having my tea this morning. There's only one result for the 1992 Upper Deck, Michael Irvin. It matches exactly. And we'll add that one to the system and slide back in there. Now this one is interesting because it is a super tall card, this Alvin Harper. Let's take a look and see if we can find that one. It is well, it says 80. Oh yeah, 6467, so it has a number. So let's try that. 467 Harper. Let's see what we find for Alvin Harper in that Dallas Cowboys card. I'm curious if someone else has scanned this in and what it looks like. There it is, and they have. It's scanned in. It's a tall card. It looks like they have a whole set of these 500 1992 game day cards. Very neat. Just a different card. I always like cards that are different size. It's almost like getting a ticket to the game. I always try to put them down in the low spots here so they don't get folded or bent by sticking out the top, because I had that problem in the past, if you've seen. We kind of keep them in the bottom and try not to bend them. Looks like we have a duplicate here of that Jim Jeffcoat right away, I'm just going to slide that in there because I can see it in front of me. No reason to get away from that. And we're going to go with this James Washington card. Going to 571 for the number 571. James Washington. Safety number 37. Oh, you know what helps is if you hit the button after you type it in. Otherwise, you're just staring at the screen for no reason. Upper Deck 92, James Washington, number 571. The only card that comes up in the search. Common card going in the set and going in. We're going to put Washington in there. I'm going to put this backwards so it reminds me that there's a space there. And we'll go up to the next ones. Next cards in here. Ray Horton. Front to back Ray Hortons. Man, when you're a kid, do you not pay attention to what's going on? Because I probably haven't opened these up in 30 years. Okay, that's not true because what are these from? 92? So from 92 to 22, I mean, that is 30 years, but I've probably seen them before that, so I probably haven't opened them in 25 years, more than 20 years. And to get a Ray Horton that I put him back to back, you got to think, what were you thinking as a kid? Let's take a look at the card number 224 on that Ray Horton. 224, Horton, Ray Horton. Ray Horton Showman is the Bengals on the back here. Bengals to Dallas Cowboys then. Only one result for this card, and it matches exactly. I'm going to put a duplicate on this one for add multiple, and say that I have two of them. In the system here, if you say you have two, you can take all your duplicates and you can put them for sale. I'm going to take the Ray Horton, I'm going to put it in backwards to remind me that there's a space there. And that's the end of the first set of cards for the Dallas Cowboys. And I have two more pages. So we'll start at the top like we always do. Always more difficult to start at the top because I have no space in here. Someday I'll upgrade my space to get me some more room to do this kind of thing. But for now, we're doing what we can. We're going to start with these first two cards here. I've got a Lusaka Polite, or Polite, depending on how we're doing it, and a Terry Glenn. Let's find these cards in the system and see what they look like. Let's start with Lusaka, number 296. And I'm going to put his last name in for Polite, or Polite, and then I'm going to spell it wrong. As that's loading, I've got a 2006 score, 296. Rookie card, it says. It's got the RC on there for rookie. Does this say rookie card on it? Doesn't say rookie anywhere on here that I can see. But it must be his first year. 94-95 with the Cowboys. Looks like he didn't play but one reception in 94. That's the card. I've got a little error going on here. It says service unavailable. Don't exactly know what that means. Let's see if, oh, it had another breakdown here. The service unavailable on this thing happens to me more times than I want it to. Service unavailable. and see if it'll rebound for me. But sometimes that service unavailable lasts for more than a minute. It's definitely not my connection. It's an HTTP error 503. Says the server is not ready to handle the request. So it's either too busy under maintenance or something else. Or something else is right. Let's go back to view our results and try that Lusaka Polite again. It's popped up and I'm going to add it to the system. It's loading and now it's in there. So just a quick refresh and wait a minute and it happens. Lusaka going back in the deck. Moving on to a Terry Glenn. Let's go back to search. Terry Glenn, number 49. Glenn with a double N, yes. 49, Terry Glenn. A lot of years with the Patriots and then on the Cowboys. For this upper deck. 2003. No, this says Leaf. It's definitely not the Leaf. It is the 2007 upper deck Terry Glenn. So there was a 2000 Leaf with a number 49 Terry Glenn. This one being the upper deck. I will add that. Terry Glenn, a much better looking card there. I'll move on to the next set. I got another triple here that like we had before, but it is not the same people. And we've also got another one with Anthony Fasano, rookie card. Let's go ahead and take a look at these. Oh, back to our search. There we go. Let's go ahead and get a number off this card. I'm looking at number 258. 258. And we're just going to put one name in there. What if we put in there Patiti? That's a kind of an uncommon name. Oh, I am sneezing today. Searching for that 258 with three names. We will see. Hold on 1 second. Alright, as there was no results found in that one, I'm going to go ahead and change away from the name and go with tops as the set. And usually it'll bring back less results. Alright, 2006 tops total. It did come up right away. There are 20 results, and the first one is that tops total 258. Marco Rivera, Rob Patiti, and Al Johnson. As this loads, I've held on to my searches for that first Emmitt Smith card and nothing's coming up. This one comes up and is added to the system. Median price on this that says 40 cents. Not often do you get a card that shows more than 5 to 20 cents. This one's showing well. Selling online for $1 to $3 on eBay. Let's go ahead and put that one back in. And we'll switch over to this one, Anthony Fasano. He's got number 533 on there. 533, is it F-A-F-A-S? Fasano. 533 Fasano. 2006 tops total. It's a rookie card showing on here. It's also got an ROO on it. I'm not sure what the ROO is. ROO. I'm going to look and see what ROO is. These are selling for a good amount online like normal. $1 to $3. And has a 23-cent median price on here. I don't recognize the name. Came in as a tight end. But added to the system. And we're going to move on to the next card. Let's go ahead and put him back in the top. Next card's coming through is that same set. I'm not a big fan of the look of these green cards, but I do have some. And another duplicate behind here. What is this? A duplicate of Alexander Wright, wide receiver of the Cowboys. Let's go ahead and start with the duplicate this time. And I've got a number 81, no, 695 there at the bottom. 695. 695 right. 695 right. Looking it up in the system. No results found. Did I spell it wrong? W-R-I-G-H-T. Right. 695 is the number 695 of the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, it says Dallas Cowboys. Let's see. Oh, I have it as tops still. Gotta change it out of tops. This is not a tops set. Well, my apologies for my runny nose today. Seems like everything's getting around. There's the Alexander Wright. Oh, I gotta keep hydrated. Alright, that Alexander Wright card is a second round draft pick card. There it is, second round, 1990 draft. He, on the back, looks pretty happy. Alright, we're going to take those. Oh, I didn't put a duplicate on that one. Alright, let's go back and put a duplicate on this one real quick. Because I have two of them. There we go. Just like that. We'll put the duplicate on there. Now those can go back in. On some of the duplicates that I've done in the past, I put them off to the side and I save them for someone special. These ones I'm putting back in. I want to test the duplicate system on this thing and see if I can sell the duplicates or how that works. We're going to go with this one. It's got number 221 on the back. And because it has two names, I'm going to go ahead and just do the tops up at the top. And remind me to take it off of there when I get done on the next card. This one's searching for 221 tops. I'm looking for that green card sideways. There it is, 221. It's Lusaka and Patrick. There it is. That is the one. It's another Lusaka card. Lusaka making his way around in the cards today. Got him twice. Putting that in the system. It's got a median price of 40 cents up top here. Again, not super common. And again, my service unavailable. It's every time I try to add it to the system, it's giving me an error. So I'm going back, and let's find that card again. It finds the card easily. It's when I add it to the collection, it doesn't want to do it, but this time it did, so it's added in, and I can see those cards online, going from 99 to 189 on eBay. Perfect. Alright, that card is done, and we can add that to the system, and back in the deck. Alright, let's move to the middle row. The ones you've been staring at this whole time are coming out. There's a Terry Glenn and a Roy Williams. Terry Glenn sideways on the back, Roy Williams not. Now you reminded me to get rid of the tops, so I can get rid of that. Then I can add in the number 46 for Roy Williams. Roy Williams of the Cowboys. 5 seasons of stats there for the Cowboys. Here he is in the 1995 action packed. Is this right? No, that's Kevin Williams. I'm looking for Roy Williams. Let's go for Roy Williams. Here we go. Upper deck. Roy Williams. Yep, that's the correct one. Roy Williams upper deck. Yeah, that's the card right there. We're going to add that to the collection. And it loads pretty easy this time. And he is in. Let's just go ahead and get Terry Glenn in there. Number 144. Double N. Number 144, Terry Glenn. Tops 144, Terry Glenn. The back of this has a little comic there, but it gives you a little extra information. It says prior to using prior to using flags in 1948, officials blew a horn to signal a foul. As if that's not annoying enough. Now they have whistles and flags. Alright, Terry Glenn added to the system. Let's go to the middle here. I like these Fleer Ultra looking cards. They got good glossy to them. No borders. I kind of like the no border look cards. The border look cards are classic, but I like these no border cards. Let's go ahead and start with that. Ultra number 54. Witten. Let's see if that one pops up. 6'6", 254. Born in 82. It says 3 seasons with the Cowboys on there already. For that Ultra number 54 2006 card. Looks great. Comes up and loaded into the system. A common card. Looks like nothing special about that one, but I love the look. What about this rookie Bobby Carpenter linebacker card? He's rocking number 355. Bobby. I'm putting Bobby in there. See if it comes up. I've been putting the last names in, but let's see if 355 Bobby comes up any easier. It did. It came up pretty easy. It says there's a blue and a white jersey version. What did we have here? We've got the blue jersey version of his rookie card. The white jersey version has that in-game style. This one's more of a practice style. So we're going to go with that practice style jersey because I can see it right there. Picture matches and all looks good. This one says a 55-cent average on the site. That's pretty high, and it looks like these cards online are going for, there's a 284. Some different prices, but 140, 139, a little more than normal. Must be something great about this Bobby Carpenter rookie linebacker jersey with that practice jersey look. Very cool. We're going to put him back in there and move on to the next two. Feels like a duplicate here, and it is. We've got a Roy Williams safety, and we've got a duplicate of Doug Cosby. Doug Cosby with the duplicate. Let's go ahead and go back and find the changes on these ones. I'm going to change it up to the number. Number on that Cosby is 263. 263 Cosby. For the Cowboys, this one looking to be a different style, older card, a 1988 Topps. I really like the old style cards, even though they're not as glossy and fancy as the new ones. They really have that old feel, that old style. And you get to see some of these classic players. There's Doug Cosby, 263, and he's added to the system. I didn't add him as a duplicate. Let's go ahead and do that and add a duplicate. All right, Doug, you are in. Doug Cosby and the duplicate in the system. Now we'll look for this Roy Williams card. Let's check his number here. It's number 55. 55 Williams, showing 4 seasons with the Cowboys, 6 foot 226 pounds, born in 1980 in Redwood City, California. This Ultra Roy Williams, that Fleer Ultra look, added to the system. A common card, regular price, nothing special there. Good looking card though. Alright, let's move to this bottom row. Bottom row, moving back to this green style card of the Topps Total, but another one of these upper deck cards, an Anthony Spencer Star Rookie. Let's go ahead and look up that Terrell Owens card first. What number does he have on the back there? He's got a 260 for Owens. Searching for that Dallas Cowboys Terrell Owens. They have Terrell Owens as 6'3", 226 pounds. Topps Total 260 looks like this, and I have a matching card here. It's a median price, common card, hanging on that 18 cents. A lot of these hang on 18 cents on this tracker. Terrell Owens. Slide him back and move on to our Anthony Spencer Star Rookie. Let's see what number we have on this one. 224 is our number. .224 Spencer, playing with the Boilermakers. Ooh, I just hit my hat on the camera. And there's our 224 Anthony Spencer Star Rookie card. Putting 32 cents on the average price on this one. Good card, selling on eBay a few times for anywhere from $1 to $3.70 for that Upper Deck Star Rookie. Checking on the next cards here. We've got an Isaac Holt on the tops and a duplicate of Daryl Clack. That Daryl Clack duplicate there. Let's go with the Isaac Holt. 29T is the number. Let's take a look at this one. If I put 29, will it work? or do I have to put 29T? Usually if you put part of it, it'll find like part of a name. But no results found for that one. So let's go back and put a T on that and see what happens. There it is. It did come up as 29T. Tops traded. Isaac Holt. We'll add that one to collection. Median price 25 cents it says on here. I like that card. Different. 29T on it. And our duplicate here of Daryl Clack. There's front and back for you. Let's see if we could find 265. Clack. 265 Clack. Running back kick returner of the Dallas Cowboys. 2 seasons of the Cowboys on there from 86 and 87. For this 1988, it says rookie card. I'm going to take their word for it, but with 2 seasons behind it, doesn't look like much of a rookie. Alright, that one's added to the collection. Let's put a duplicate on there. Two cards added in. And back to our search. On to the final cards of this sheet. I've got a duplicate in the back here. I've got our Rayfield Wright and a Jay Saldi of the Cowboys. Rayfield Wright. Oh, look at that. This is a welcome class of 2000 Hall of Fame 2006. I don't see a number. Do you see a number there? Just this? Hall of Fame. Let's take a look at Rayfield Wright and see what comes up for the Cowboys. Rayfield Wright, he's got a lot of cards dating back to 1972. This is a 2006 Topps Hall of Fame. Here we go. This looks right. Topps Hall of Fame. Rayfield Wright. Tribute class of 2006. Yeah, that's it. This card, looking at a $2 median price on here. I do enjoy this card. It looks really nice. It's a Hall of Fame card. This might be the first card that I decide to put away on the side as I open this brand new plastic. Brand new plastics. And take my Ray Wright and put him in there. He looks awesome. And at a $2 median price, we're going to keep him safe. Very nice. Means I got another blank space down here, but we're going to go ahead and move forward with Jay Saldi. Here, we're going to go Saldi. And what number do we have on there? 229. 229 Saldi. A duplicates pair. As it searches for that Jay Saldi. Looking at 1979, 1980 it looks like. 1980 Topps Jay Saldi rookie. And we're going to add multiple of this one because we've got 2 of them. There it is, Jay Saldi added to the deck. We're going to put him back in there. I'm going to put them backwards, just so I know there's a space there, because I've got to fill in 2 here and 1 here now. And we're done with that page. To the third and final page of the Cowboys. Not everything is filled in here, only the front with looks like 1 on the back. We're going to get rid of some of those and move them up front. Let's start with DeMarcus Ware. DeMarcus Ware up here. I'm not even going to take them out. I'm going to flip this over where you can't see it, and it's going to have a number 50. Number 50. Now you get to see that next team, Dolphins, but let's go back and search up these Cowboys still. Card number 50, we're looking at DeMarcus Ware. Searching for that DeMarcus Ware number 50. Comes up as that 2007 Upper Deck. 2007 Upper Deck. That's the one right there. That's a fairly common card. Added to the system. Easily found and moved on. Let's go with Terrence Newman. That Terrence Newman Dallas Cowboys Topps card. Newman number 232. 232 Newman. 232 Newman Topps card. Searching for that. Here it comes with the 2007 Topps. That's exactly what it is there. Pull that down. There we go. You can see that one. Okay, now you can see it. Alright, we're adding that common card into the collection. And moving on to this one. Tashard Choice. Tashard Choice number 189. Tashard Choice number 189. 2008 Topps Kickoff Rookie Card. There's your little rookie symbol up there. Up to Tashard Choice. A good looking card and a common card added to the system. Back to our advanced search. Let's go ahead and move down here. And this Terrell Owens card. An interesting looking card. See what the number is on the back. The number on the back is 28. 28 for that Owens card. Let's see what pops up on that Donruss Classics 2007 Terrell Owens. Look at that. 2007 Donruss Classics Terrell Owens. It's the 7th result on the list, so plenty of cards for Terrell Owens. Adding it into that regular card deck. Regular medium price, nothing special there. And we'll go on to football's all-time greats, Roger Staubach. Number on this card is... There is no number on this card. So it's another one we're going to have to search for. And it looks like I have a duplicate of it because there's 2 in there. Look at that. So I have 2 of them. Let's go with Staubach, Staubach, and it doesn't even have a style of card or a date on it, really. If I go up here and I do, what am I going to do? All-time greats? Playing years? I have no idea. Like, how many cards could Staubach have? I guess a lot, right? So we're going to take a quick look and see how many cards are under the Staubach Cowboys catalog. It is really searching, which means there's probably quite a few. And if we can't find it, we'll move along and we'll find it later. It is, wow, this search is taking a long time. So probably a lot of Staubach cards, more than I thought. What else would this be on? Let's take a look over here and do a search. It is online as a 1987 high grade. 1987 high grade Staubach. And it's even in the TCDB under the all-time greats. Let's take a look at the checklist. Can we do that? Checklist. The advanced search, still not coming up with anything. Here it is. Roger Staubach, no number of the Dallas Cowboys. Let's click on that card. I'm going to find it from the outside in a little bit. The search not working, but an online search shows that I have it. And I'm going to put a multiple on it because I can see a card behind there. We saw it, and I'm going to add it in as a duplicate. There we go. That card is in. I'm showing 3, and I only want to show 2. I think I've been putting in 2 extras. Maybe I should change that on the ones that I have multiples of. I'll go in and fix that later. Let's go back to our search and stop it and move on to this card here, which is a Cowboys 3 of 258, number 258. And on these ones I just put tops because it's got the names. Oh, wait a second, that's a duplicate, isn't it? Petiti Johnson and Marco Rivera. Let's go back a little bit. Check this out, Petiti Johnson and Marco Rivera. It's a duplicate. We're popping that one out and putting it in the duplicates back here. Got a duplicate of that one. There we go. Ones I already have. Search that one, find it, and make it a duplicate. No results found. What the heck? Tops. Oh, because I kept the name Staubach in the search. It's not a Staubach card. Let's go back and search that again. 258. Am I wrong? Is it not a tops? What did I put in there? Tops? Yeah, I put in there, right? Tops 258. Oh, I put tops in the year. Man, I am really messing things up. Tops 258 of that duplicate up there. That's the one I'm trying to get to. There we go. The one I already have comes up at the top. And we're going to add a duplicate in there. Oh, there's an add another to the collection on the top. If I do that, does it make it 2? It does. So I'm just going to add another to the collection. I got to go back to those 3s and make them 2s. But for now, we're going to move on. I know there's 2 cards here, so I'm going to go ahead and slide this quick and do this way and spread them out. Because I'm going to put this Terrence Newman card up here. Terrence Newman looks like an 82 there. Advanced search. Take out the tops. Put in number 82. And then do Newman. That Terrence Newman card there. And there. 2009 score, number 82, Terrence Newman. Common card there. And moving on to the next. Let's move down here to the corner and go with number 25, running back, Sherman Williams. Williams, a common name. Let's see if we can find that Upper Deck Star Rookie. Upper Deck Star Rookie, Sherman Williams, comes up as number 4 on the list. Common card, regularly priced and added to the deck. Alright, we'll move on to Dennis McKinnon. There's that did I say McKinnon earlier? Maybe I got some names mixed up here. Dennis McKinnon. You can't see except for the bottom there. There we go. That was the one I just did. Here's Dennis McKinnon we're doing now. He's number 480. 480. And it's McKinnon. 480 McKinnon. Look at him on the practice squad, catching that catch. Wearing number 81 on the front, but listed as number 85 on the back. That's an interesting stat on this card. And this is a low-level card, a median price of 5 cents on the database. And the final card in this Dallas Cowboys set is Danny Noonan. Danny Noonan, number 481. The next card in that set Danny Noonan. We're going to add Daddy, flub, Freudian slip, Danny Noonan, 1990. He's got a median average price, nothing big and special, but good. Danny Noonan in. And that is all the Dallas Cowboys cards, all 3 pages. We got that one. It seemed like a good card that I put away, Rayfield Wright, with his Hall of Fame card. We're going to keep that off to the side with my football set, and then we're going to figure this out later. This Emmitt Smith, no number, no year, no type of card, Emmitt Smith. Leave in the comments where it's at, what it is. Tell me all about it. And see what you know. We're going to add it in later. We've got to move 3 cards up and put this 1 card back. Next time we'll be working on another team. Football will move into the Dolphins. I haven't worked on a basketball set yet. We might have basketball, baseball, or hockey. We'll see you next time on the Sports Card Collection.